YouTube later. All right, so I'm recording now. So like I said, if you guys love this class, you can go on YouTube, do it a million times more, hate this class, never do it again, but it's on YouTube. So with that out of the way, I am going to mute all of you guys. All right, y'all are muted. And then I'm gonna read a little waiver before we get started, just to make sure that everything is good with legal reasons. So in order to make these classes as freely accessible as possible to our participants, we will be using a verbal warning and assumption of risk at the beginning of class. Participation in this online class is voluntary. Physical activity programs may result in injury, and by participating, you assume the risk of injury that may result from your participation. We strongly recommend that you participate from a space that is suitable for this activity. For example, make sure that you have moved nearby furniture and other potential hazards. If you're participating in a yoga class or a class that involves laying on the ground, we recommend using a mat, or if you don't have one, a carpeted area. Participants are encouraged to stop if they experience pain or injury and should seek appropriate medical advice or care as needed. William & Mary Health and Wellness strongly recommends that each participant have an annual physical examination and follow the advice of your healthcare provider before participating. Okay, that's out of the way. Hi guys, my name is Jordan. Welcome to Can You Dig It? This is a class that I wanted to do, given that we are all away from maybe our normal gym setting. Maybe we don't have as much equipment as we're used to. So I wanted to do food cans, and I think that's something that's going around on social media a lot right now, and I think it's very innovative and a great way to get a workout, even if you're not in an environment where you can have access to maybe weights or equipment that you're used to. So yeah, all you're going to need for this class right before we get started: water, a mat if you have one, or a carpeted area, and 2 food cans, or light like 1 to 2 pound weights, and maybe a sweat towel if you would like that. But otherwise, you can look in the chat section. I have a Spotify playlist if you want to listen to my music. Oh, there's my mom. No, she's good. She says she's cleaning. Feel free to click on that link. Now is a great time to start the playlist, or if you'd like to listen to your own music, that's awesome too, because you guys are all muted. So, you know, whatever you're hearing is just going on your end. So yeah, with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, I am a Pilates instructor, so you will probably find some similarities to Pilates in this class, but the way I have kind of formatted it is that it's an arms and abs toning class. So we're going to be doing a portion of arms, a portion of abs, using our cans for every single move. So we're going to start with a warm-up just to get everything going. Maybe we've been seated all day. I'm going to fix my camera a little bit so you guys can see me better. Okay, beautiful. So now what we're going to do, just relax. Let's inhale those shoulders up to our ears and roll them back and down. Awesome. So we're just going to take small little shoulder rolls towards the back here, starting to warm up our chest and back. Awesome job, guys. And let's bend at the elbows, gradually increasing our upper body movement here. And let's fully extend our arms, shoulder rolls towards the back. Great job, guys. Just starting to warm up, standing wherever is comfortable here. And now what we're going to do, shoulder rolls towards the front, like we did from the beginning. Tiny movements of our shoulders. Maybe getting yourself in the zone for today's workout. I don't know, whatever you do. And bending at the elbows. Engaging our biceps and triceps a little bit more. And then fully extended arms, big circles towards the front. Awesome job, everybody. So now we're going to warm up our abs and our lower body a little bit, just get that heart rate going. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take my hands in about a goalpost position, and I'm just going to practice raising one knee and the other one. Alternating here, and we're going to add some upper body. So you're going to pull down into goalpost when this knee is up, go up, and like this. So you're doing a little bit of a crunch here. You're fully extended, and then coming down when that knee comes up. Awesome job, everybody. So how I kind of formatted this class is we have, I think it's 21 moves, and we're going to be doing each move for 2 minutes. And then for about half of the moves, we're going to be doing a 15-second hold at the end of the rep. So this is a very Pilates bar-esque class because it focuses on small weights, but really, really long duration. So a little resistance, long duration. I think this is a great way to add some toning, add some work to your Tuesday afternoon. Awesome job, guys. So now we're going to take it up a notch. What we're going to be doing is when we're coming up, we're going to crunch opposite elbow to opposite knee like this. So we're engaging our obliques a little bit in our abs. Good job, guys. So we're coming up, goalpost, crunch. Awesome. And if this feels uncomfortable, please feel free just to take it back down to this level, or if you would like to warm up your quadratus lumborum, your side abs, your obliques, your like twisty abs, I don't know. Feel free to join me here. Awesome job, guys. We're gonna do 10 more on each leg. Hopefully you're feeling warm. And let's do for 5 more seconds. At whatever pace is comfortable. 2 and 1. Awesome job, guys. So we're gonna start standing on our mat. Feel free to pick up those food cans. Can you dig it, guys? But we're gonna be starting with the arms portion of class. So you can do these moves standing, or you can do them on your knees, whatever's best. I'm gonna do them on my knees just so you guys can see me a little bit more. So I'm gonna come down here. So I have a little interval timer that I'm gonna do. So our first move are arm circles. We're gonna be doing those for 55 seconds one direction, 55 the other, for about 1 minute and 45 seconds. And then we will have a 15-second break for the next round. So that was a lot of talking. Let's go ahead and get into the working portion of class. Starting with arm circles, that was the bell. So my arms are fully extended by my sides, and I'm just doing tiny circles towards the front here. Awesome, and we're gonna be here for a while, so get cozy, listen to some good music. How you doing, Mom?
I'm awesome, Jordan.
It's my mom.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? My mom and I are very into memes and puns. Not memes, but puns. Or at least I am. Good job, everybody. So we have about 15 more seconds in this direction. Sorry, I'm listening to my mom's commentary and towards the back, guys. As you can tell, my mom is my best friend, so we laugh a lot when we're together. Good job, guys. Going towards the back. I don't know about you guys. I am lucky to love my family a lot, or else I'd be going stir crazy in this quarantine. So hopefully you guys are doing awesome. Good job, guys. We have about 30 seconds until we have a 15 seconds of break for this move. Hopefully you guys are already feeling the first 4 moves target your shoulders. So yeah, your shoulders are definitely gonna get a great workout today. Mom, if you want to go grab some cans, go for it. She was bold. She started with weights. Good job, guys. We have 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Woo. 15 seconds of rest, guys. For our next move, we're doing lateral raises. What this looks like is we're coming up and down. We have a few seconds, so grab water if you need to. But we're gonna get started in about 3 seconds. All right, you can hear my bell. That's my timer. So if you guys would like to join me, we're doing some lateral raises here. So what this looks like from a profile is my hands are going right out, so I have a straight line here. They're not like coming out towards the front or towards the back. Just going straight out about until they're at my shoulders, and then coming right back down. And then if you guys would like to decrease the challenge a little bit, feel free to bend your elbows and just kind of open up towards the side. A very similar motion for these bicep triceps, but we're just decreasing that severity, I guess, on our muscles. But of course, one thing I want you guys to know is that this class is all about you, so please feel free to do whatever move or modification or progression feels best for you today. One instructor, one of my coworkers, said something so well, and she said that all we're asking is you guys give 100% of whatever percent you're at today. So for example, let's say I'm at like an 80%, feeling good but a little tired. Like I'm gonna try to give 100% of that 80%, if that makes sense. So just do whatever feels good for you and your body today. That's all that matters, in my opinion. Good job, guys. We have about 15 seconds of motion until we're doing that hold, our first hold of class, but the first of many. My about 5 seconds left. And we're holding it up for 15 seconds. Good job, guys. Remember to breathe here. Maybe walk around, shift around. If that helps you to kind of take your mind off of the shaking. And we only have 3, 2, 1. Whew. Good job, guys. 50 seconds of break. Our next move are front raises. So this looks like very similar to the lateral raises. Instead, I'm coming in front of my body and down just like that. So we're going to get started in 4 seconds to pick up those cans. All right, here we go again. So we're doing front raises here. Similar with those lateral raises, I'm only coming out to about my shoulder height. Awesome job, guys. Nice slow and controlled movement here. Remembering too, you have a nice engaged core because while we aren't necessarily working our core right now, we still want it to be super engaged. And that is a very key philosophy about Pilates, which I also teach, is just to really have your core engaged in everything you do. So now it's kind of a good time to start thinking about it, maybe drawing some attention to your core, making sure your stomach is nice and like hugged tightly towards your spine. Good job, guys. Remembering too, you have the option to come down to your knees like I am, or you can be standing. Whatever works best for you guys today. And if at any moment in today's class you want to drop your cans, drop your resistance, and just do these exercises without resistance, that's perfectly awesome too. Like I said, please do whatever is best for you. And also feel free, you can decrease the range of motion here. So if you'd only like to come out to maybe your hip level, that's awesome, or you can keep it at your shoulder level. Whatever works best for you guys today. We have about 10 seconds, 15 seconds until we're doing our static hold. Hope you guys are starting to feel it in your shoulders. I know I am. How about you, Mom? Whoop, 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 whoop. That's a whoop, whoop. If you guys have taken my class before, you see where I get it from. And we're keeping it up for 15 seconds. Good job, guys. Remembering to breathe. Maybe you're listening to my very weird collection of songs for my CANS class. I think Can You Feel the Love Tonight is on there. Can't Stop Me Now. Whew. Brave. Club Can't Hold Us, I think, by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. There's a whole slew of things on there. Hope you guys are enjoying it. But our next move is going to be a shoulder press. I'm going to tilt this up actually so you can see me a little bit more. And if you know a shoulder press, feel free to get started. What this looks like is I am bringing my hands to those goalposts, and I'm just touching the ends of my cans together and coming back down to goalpost. Just like this. So if you guys have not started yet and would like to get started, go for it. Now is a great time. Slow and controlled movements here. Awesome job, everybody. I'm trying to think of fun stories to tell you guys. My mom, my brother, and I did like a family Olympics kind of thing on Sunday, and it was so much fun. So we made up, I think, what was it, 20 different exercises? Yeah, 20 new skills.
Some were mental and some were
physical. So we did 20 new skills that we wanted to learn. So it was like juggling, speaking a sentence in a new language, the moonwalk, like keep me ups like soccer players do. It was so much fun. And I feel like it gave me a whole new appreciation because, you know, whenever I watch someone juggle or like a soccer player do keep me ups, I'm like, oh, that looks so easy. But then I do it and I'm like, oh my gosh, like it took my mom and I probably an hour to do like 5 keep me ups. So it was so much fun. I recommend if you guys are looking for something to do, want to be maybe productive, learn a new skill, but also want to have some fun, think about a family Olympics. It was a really good idea. I'm glad we did it. Awesome job, guys. So we're just going to keep on going with these shoulder presses for about 9 seconds left, and then we have a break. We have 5 seconds. And we are all done. 15 seconds of rest, guys. Good job, everybody. Our next move is a, like, what's it called? Tricep raiser?
kickback.
Kickback. Well, this is a kickback.
Oh.
Raiser. I never know what these are called, but we have 3 seconds. If you know what I'm talking about and want to get going, now's the time. But what this looks like is I'm extending my arms above my head and then hinging at my elbows. So my food hands are coming like right towards my ponytail and then coming up just like that. One thing that's really important with this move is you want to make sure that your elbows aren't really moving too much. They're just acting as a pivot point. So if you see your elbows kind of going out to the side, just kind of remind yourself to bring them right by your shoulders, right by your ears. Great job, everybody. Going at whatever pace is best for us today. And if we would like to decrease our resistance a little bit, you can use one hand, just hold with both hands, just like that. That is a perfect option. Or you can do 2 cans. That's also great. Good job, everybody. And we have about 50 seconds left. This is another move where we're just going to kind of power through it. We're not going to be doing any static holds, but we do have a static hold for our next tricep move, and I promise you guys will definitely feel it. And like I said, if at any moment you'd like to drop your weights, drop your cans, feel free to do that. Or maybe grab some water, towel off, whatever's best for you guys today. Remembering too that we're not letting our shoulders like hunch up by our ears like that. We want to honor the space between our ears and our shoulders. Good job, guys. We have about 15 seconds left here. Hopefully listening to some good music. Maybe you have a companion doing this workout with you today. All right, guys, we have 5 seconds left. And whew. Good job, guys. I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water before we get into our next move, which is a tricep kickback. All right, guys, so for this tricep kickback, I'm gonna give you a side angle here. I'm hinging at my hips about 45 degrees. That was the bell. You know what? Go ahead and get started. But I'm tucking my elbows up and my hands are right by my sides. And then I'm extending my hands, my food hands, like that, and then back up. So if you watch my elbow here, it's just acting as a pivot point similar to that first move. So we're just extending and bringing those hands right back. So one thing that is kind of a good reminder for this move is when you are at the top of your kickback right here, your shoulder blades should be really hugging together. So if I came around and maybe I put a pencil in between your shoulder blades, it wouldn't fall down because they're super engaged in this move. Good job, guys. Remembering, if you need a little reminder, if you can watch my elbows, they're just acting as a pivot point here. I'll show you from the side. They're not really going out towards the sides of my body either. They're just kind of a straight line, just like that. Good job, guys. We have about 15-ish seconds, 30 seconds, and then we're going to be doing a hold. Good job, everybody. Remembering to breathe, remembering even here when we're kind of at an interesting angle, we still have a really nice and engaged core. All right, guys, 15 seconds until that hold. Remembering to breathe. Good job, guys. Make these last few reps your best ones until keeping them up right now. So what we're gonna do, just go to the top of your tricep extension. Arms are fully extended, and we're just gonna hang out here for about 5 more seconds. Get those hands a little bit higher if you can. And 2, and 1. Whew. Good job, guys. We have a break. So our next move, we're going to be doing a little bit of bicep work, is a prayer pulse, and then we're doing what I have titled a server curl. Probably not the actual name of it, but you'll see. And then we're moving on to our abs. So we're going to get started right now with that prayer pulse. So what this looks like is I'm bringing my arms to 90-90 here, and then I am bringing my hands up and back to 90-90, just like this. So if you guys would like to join me, awesome job, everybody. So one thing that I really like to say during all of my classes, especially when we're doing kind of those static holds and you maybe feel a little bit shaky, starting to feel muscle fatigue, just that the shakiness in your muscles, kind of the discomfort there, that's just you getting stronger, and that is new muscle being formed. And I think that's really cool and really empowering. So feel free to like come back to that throughout class or at any time in your life. I think that's applicable for a lot of things. You know, if you're struggling, maybe it's not as easy for you, whether that's class, life, you know, fitness, whatever it is, that's just you getting stronger, and you're just gonna adapt and be better off. So, I don't know, I like to tell myself that. Good job, everybody. We have about 40 seconds. This is another move where we're just gonna keep on going, not doing any hold here. Good job, guys. Remembering we're coming down so our elbows are right in front of our shoulders, and then extending all the way up for about 20 more seconds. Maybe walking around if that helps you focus more or kind of take your mind off the shakiness. Good job, guys. About 10 seconds left. How you doing over there, Mom? Sweet. She said sweet. All right, guys. We are almost done. And 15 seconds of rest until we have our very last arms move. We're almost already done with the first half of today's workout. So good job, guys. Applaud yourselves. Definitely has not been easy work, but we have one more move. Like I said, it's that server curl. So what this looks like. All right, we're gonna go. Is I'm holding my arms right out in front of me, and then I'm curling my hands towards my shoulders and straight out. So we're kind of at the same height that we were for those front raises like this, except our wrists are flipped towards the sky, and then we are just curling those hands towards our shoulders. Same thing here too with our elbows. They're at nice kind of straight lines. They're not really wobbling too much. Yeah, good job, everybody. I know this move can be particularly challenging, especially towards the end of our upper body work. So if you guys would like to take this down to a normal bicep curl like this, feel free to do that too. But otherwise, I challenge you guys to maybe challenge yourselves here and do those kind of bicep curls, cervicals, fully extended. Good job, everybody. And we do have a hold here, but we're gonna rock it. It's gonna be great. Good job, everybody. We have about 30 seconds left of our full range of movement. Hopefully you guys are listening to some good music, whether it be my cans playlist or music of your own choice, which I totally respect. Good job, guys. We have about 5 seconds left, a little bit more. All right, everybody, 15-second hold. Just holding it at the top here. Y'all got this, remembering that we have a nice 90-degree angle pretty much with our arms and our core, our chest, and for our knees. We only have 3 more seconds left. You guys can do it. And good job, guys. That was our arms work. Feel free, this is a great moment to grab a sip of water. I'm going to come down so you guys can see me before we transition into our abs portion of my arms and abs class. Mom, how are you feeling? Good? I got a shaka for Mom. Feel ripped? Feel ripped? All right, everybody. So the first move that we're going to be doing for our abs is called a Pilates roll up. Like I said, I'm a Pilates instructor. I love Pilates, so of course I have to incorporate it into class, but we are using our hands. So what this looks like is we are fully extended, lying down, hands above our heads, and I'm going to bring my arms right up so they're in my view. I have 90-degree angles here with my upper body and my arms, and then using my core, I'm going to peel myself off the mat. Oh, that was a timer, so go ahead and get started if you know. Comes up seated, tap my hands towards my toes, and then I'm going to roll off of my sits bones here, lower back, upper back, shoulders, and neck, and head, and then my arms are the last to fall. So if you guys would like to watch me again, hands are coming up into my view, not using any momentum here, peeling myself off the mat, tapping those toes, hinging off of my sits bones, those 2 pokey bones on your seat, and then rolling back down. Good job, everybody. This is a really great move, I think, to kind of engage those abs. And they're a great way to start any ab work that you do. So yeah, if you guys have never done a Pilates roll up before, I think it's a great move to add to your workout routine. So yeah, good job, everybody. And of course, we have the option, if we would like to drop those cans, feel free to do that. They're just here for a little added resistance. And of course, it's a cans class, had to incorporate my cans. So you guys have a few options. We only have about 30 seconds left. So please do whatever is best for you guys. Good job, everybody. Remembering to breathe too, going at whichever pace is most comfortable for us today. We have about 10 seconds left. And rest. Awesome job, guys. So our next move is another kind of Pilates-based move, but this is called our single leg tap. So this looks like I'm in a Pilates tabletop position right here. I'm gonna pause this just to explain. So my hips and my knees and my toes have a nice 90-degree angle. Same with my knee, my hip, and my chest. So feel free to look for that. And then my head, neck, and shoulders are on the mat, and my hands are going to be right into the sky, like for our first move. So what we're going to do now is we're going to alternate one leg down, and that same hand is going to come back. So just like this. So I'm bringing my right foot down, my right hand back, and coming to Pilates tabletop. So if you guys would like to go ahead and get started, but for this move, we really want to make sure the whole time that our lower back is imprinted on the mat. So if you feel that lower back coming off, feel free to decrease the weight in your hands. So feel free to take off those cans and place your hands by your sides like this to do this ab move. But if you would like to utilize those cans and engage your upper body a bit more, feel free to do these single leg taps like such. Good job, everybody. We have about 50 seconds left, so I will blabber a little bit more. A lot of Pilates moves, especially in this Pilates tabletop position, are really, really great for your transverse abdominis. So those are the abs that are pretty much on the most inside of your body, if that makes sense, right next to your spine. So they can be kind of hard to target and work with a lot of traditional ab moves, but I think Pilates is super great because it has so many moves that are really, really strengthening for your transverse abdominis. Just a little fun fact here. We have about 15 seconds left before we get a break. So good job, everybody. Remembering too, if you would like to drop those cans, place those hands on our mat, we are more than welcome to do that as well. And 2 and 1. All right, guys, 50 seconds of rest for our next move. We're gonna be doing the same thing, but with our legs and our hands going at the same time. So this is called a double leg extension. I don't know. So what this looks like is I'm extending my legs long, bringing my hands down. Oh, that was the bell. So if you guys like to get started, so coming to this Pilates tabletop, extending my legs as far as they can go with my lower back on the mat and bringing my hands up, just like this. Good job, everybody. Remembering to keep that lower back really, really nice and hugged onto the mat. Remembering to breathe. Remembering too, we can drop those cans. These next kind of few moves are all in a progression. So if you could tell, we go from the single leg to the double leg, and then we have 2 more moves after this that are kind of in a similar pattern, but they're all increasing the difficulty. So if at any point during these moves, you guys would like to maybe come back to those single toe taps, that's a perfect option too. Please feel free to do that or pick whichever move is most comfortable for you today. Good job, everybody. We have about 30 seconds left. Making sure that lower back is on the mat and only extending those legs like towards the mat as far as it's comfortable, making sure we feel nice and secure there at the bottom. Good job, everybody. Almost 10 seconds left. And we are done. Awesome job, everybody. So for our next move, what this looks like is we are going to start from the bottom and we're going to bring our hands towards our feet. So like this. So we're kind of opening and closing instead of starting from here. So if you guys would like to join me, fully extended, and we're just going to bring our hands towards our ankles, extend them just a little bit, and come back. So this move is transitioning into more of our upper abdominals. Yeah. And like I said too, if you would like to switch out this move for maybe those toe taps or maybe the double leg extension, which is a bit lower. Feel free to do that, but we're going to start to engage our upper abdominals here. And then we have one more move in this progression. So good job, everybody. How you doing, Mom?
Whoop whoop.
You got a whoop whoop from my mom? Love it, love to hear it. Hopefully you guys are all doing well too. If you want to give me a whoop whoop in silence, I would love to hear it, even though I can't. So like I said, really tiny movements. As you can see when we're at the bottom, it looks like a V, so that's why I'm kind of calling it a V up. Good job, everybody. Remembering to breathe. I know I'm definitely starting to feel my abs maybe get a little uncomfortable. So if at any moment for the rest of today's class, if you guys would like to maybe take a moment, relax, grab water, and then hop right back up and get going, feel free to do that. Like I said, whatever's best for you guys. We have about 15 seconds left of this move. Make these last few your best few. And break. Good job, guys. I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water for our next move. We're simply at the top of that V up, and we're gonna be doing a crunch. So I'll show you guys. All right, that was the timer. So what we're gonna do, we're coming up. I'm just gonna try to bring my hands towards my ankles. Just like that, only do whichever pace is most comfortable for you. Maybe if you want to slow it down, that's totally cool. And also, everyone's flexibility is different. So if you want to maybe bring your hands towards your knees or towards your feet, that's also awesome. But kind of our base position here is we have a 90-degree angle with our legs and pretty much our shoulders. And then with our arms fully extended, hands in both hands, we're going to try to bring our hands towards our ankles. So we're doing little crunches here for about 1 minute and 45 seconds. Good job, everybody. While we're here, I will tell you about my food cans. I have black beans and I have chili beans. How exciting. I don't know if you guys want to, write in the comment section what kind of cans you have, or tell me at the end of class. I would love to hear
with your cans.
Yeah, or what you can make with your cans. I feel like I could definitely make chili since I have different beans. I don't know. What do you think, Mom?
That's why they're there. They're for chili.
Yeah, Mom said they're for chili. I know last time I had tomatoes, so maybe someone can make pasta sauce. I don't know. It's fun times, guys. Good job, everybody. We have about 10 seconds left here before we're switching up to ab moves. And 5 seconds. And 1. Good job, guys. So the next move that we're going to do, I'm going to call like a boat pose crunch. So a boat pose in yoga looks like this. So I'm sitting on my sits bones. My legs are parallel with the mat here, but this is also a great option to keep your feet on the mat. That was a timer. So what we're going to do is hinge off of our sits bones and come back on our sits bones, just like this. Hands can be fully extended. The higher your hands are off the mat is the more challenging they're going to be. But if you want to keep them maybe down your side, that's perfect too. And then our option here, this is why it's called a boat pose crunch. Our legs can be on our mat or they can be up. And we're opening and closing. So kind of like you're in a suitcase, like a really old style suitcase that you're folding up. I don't know. But we are holding those cans right by our sides if we would like to use our cans. Just little tiny movements here, however far is comfortable. And like I said too, perfectly great option to maybe, if you would like to maybe start just like this with your feet on the mat, that is also awesome. Just practice hinging off of your sits bones and back on, or if you would like to use your core a little bit more, engage that lower body. We're doing some suitcase pose crunch somethings. Good job, everybody. After this, we only have like 2 or 3 more moves. So maybe that'll give you enough energy to get through these last about 30 seconds. job, everybody. 15 seconds left. Maybe challenge yourself if you've been with your feet on the mat to bring them off. And we have 5 seconds left. And 1. Good job, guys. I'm definitely starting to sweat a little bit. Water. So our next move is a side plank. So what this looks like is we're just going to be using one can, and we're going to be coming up. I'm going to come up onto my forearms like this. So I'm in the side plank, and what we're doing is having that can above, tucking it underneath, and then coming right back up. Also option, that's about, go ahead and get started, to come up onto your hands. So this looks like you have a nice, pretty much straight line from your shoulder to your toes, and I'm tucking that can underneath, and bringing it right back up. So you guys like to pick your option. We're gonna be here for about 50 seconds, and then we're switching. So we're not on one side like for 2 minutes. That's a little extra, in my opinion. Good job, everybody. If it is comfortable for us, we have the option to drop that bottom knee, just like this, as long as we have a nice proud chest, nice straight line. That is all we need to have a great workout. We have about 5 seconds left on the side, or 10 seconds, my bad. Good job, guys, and super quick, switch sides, timer's still going. Do whatever you did on the first side on this side too, coming up into a side plank, bringing that can like right underneath my chest. Good job, everybody. Side planks are really, really great for your quadratus lumborum, which are kind of your side abs. Yeah, this is definitely not a easy move too. So if you guys are struggling with this, totally okay, totally normal. Like I said, feel free to come down onto that bottom knee. That's another great option. As long as you have a nice engaged core, that's all you need. So good job, everybody. Also option to drop those cans, but we have only about 10 seconds left. So I challenge you guys to stick with me here. And we have about 5 seconds left. And 1. We're all going stir crazy from the quarantine. All right, guys, last move. We're gonna finish strong together. So we're gonna do the Pilates 100. I'm gonna count us for 100 counts. We're gonna have our arms along by our sides, pulsing up and down like this. Option, peel the neck and shoulders off the mat, guys. So we're gonna be here for 100 counts. We're gonna start right now. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2. Guys, I'm so sorry I'm laughing so much. 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry for my laugh attack. I just laughed like the hardest I've done in so long. Thank you guys for bearing with me for my laugh attack. We are going to cool it down real quick, so feel free to slow your heart rate down, grab a sip of water, take one hand, we're gonna stretch it long across our chest, nice shoulder stretch here. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, I am so sorry for my laugh attack. I don't know if you got what I was trying to say, but I'm definitely someone when I'm with like my best friend or someone who really means a lot to me, I just break out laughing sometimes. I don't know if you guys have ever been there. But like I said, sorry for laughing so much, guys. My mom makes me laugh. What can I say? You know, it's a good problem to have, I think. And we're gonna switch arms. Nice shoulder stretch here, holding above or below that elbow. Good job, guys. Hopefully you got a good chunk of work in. I know I did. Again, so sorry for the laugh attack, but it happens. All right, everybody. We're gonna do a quick tricep stretch here. What this looks like, I am extending one arm above my upper body, putting some tension above or below my elbow. And just stretching here. Nice tricep stretch. Good job, everybody. We're gonna do that other tricep. I'm so sorry, guys. Making sure to hug at or below that elbow, above below. Oof, awesome job, guys. Quick bicep stretch, but this looks like extending my arm long, putting a little bit of tension on my wrist, just releasing that bicep. Slowing down that heart rate. And let's do the other one. Remember to breathe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's workout. I had so much fun. Thank you guys for coming with me today. Awesome. A little ab release. What we're going to do is we're going to imagine like we're hugging a super big tree in front of us, peeling those shoulder blades apart, tucking in at our core a little bit. And then for a chest opener, hugging a tree behind us. Really proud, engaged chest here. Squeezing our shoulder blades a little bit. This always feels so good on my abs for me. Just a nice release after all of today's class. Awesome job, guys. And for the last like 30 seconds, we're going to do send your knees wide, bring your toes together. We're just going to sink back for a child's pose. Relaxing here. Over here, I just wanted to take a moment, since final season is coming up, that you guys are so amazing and so wonderful, and you guys are so much more than a grade. Just because I feel like we can all use that reminder every now and again. But you guys are awesome. It has definitely been a challenging past few months, but I'm so proud of everyone, especially since you guys are staying active. That's so amazing. I think personally does wonders for you. So, you know, take a moment to laugh. Like I just took way too many moments with my mom a few seconds ago. Good job, guys. Let's sink back into this child's pose for about 5 seconds. And what we're going to do is we're going to come up into a tabletop, tuck our toes, send our hips up and back, downward dog. Maybe walking out the dog if that feels good, alternating, bringing each heel towards the mat. And with as much bend in the knees, we're going to walk back into a forward fold position, bend in the knees, letting the head and arms hang heavy. We're going to slowly come up until we're standing. Awesome job. That was today's Can You Dig It class. Like I said, guys, so sorry for the laugh attack. Sometimes you just can't stop laughing. And, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. But I'm going to stop recording right now. So